Hello, welcome. My name is Syed Raza. I am a Microsoft certified engineer and a trainer. And currently, I am working in as a DevOps engineer in Saudi Arabia remotely. So let's start the section of Azure DevOps. So today, I am telling you about what is Azure DevOps and how can we use it. What is the purpose of DevOps? So how can we automate the thing or deploy our thing fastly using the Azure DevOps? So let's start it with the Azure DevOps. So first question is, what is Azure DevOps platform? So in the DevOps platform, we are always thinking that what is actually the DevOps. What is the purpose of DevOps? So then we will moving to the Azure DevOps platform. So as the DevOps, we have there's a combination of developers and operation tasks. We will automate the thing and deploy it and make it fast by using our CI/CD pipelines. So in this platform, we will deploy the work of the developer with their pipeline, so it will be go smoothly. So let's start with the Azure DevOps portal. Yes, this is the thing. Azure DevOps is the combination of concepts, tools, and practice. So when we can combine the all of these three things, so that we will automate our task using the high quality and the fast integration tools. So there is a whole view of Azure DevOps. It's totally have a total five features or a five main branches where every the DevOps platform can perform their tasks. So you can see the life cycle of the DevOps. There are the five core features or the services of which will be provided by the DevOps tool. Okay, so let's start the plan. So, what is our plan? So, before starting any work, we just need to plan it. So, when we plan it, what did we do? We create a plans which say just we can start the deploying it on deploying it on what we can define it. We can deploy it on Azure DevOps. After DevOps, we will create an integration CI/CD tool. After that, we will deploy it. We will deploy it on testing. We will use it as a unit testing. We will automate our bugs and notification. After that, it will be automatically merged into our production line or to the user client. So the first of the services of the Azure DevOps is a Azure board. What is Azure board? Like a Jira Azure board, where we all the things and the services are uh, on the one thing. In board, we will define the tickets, task, job, or to the other team members, or describe it what the developer can do in the next ticket and what is the next our feature or next our target to going to the deployment side. So after creating a ticket, we will just code it. So we use the code. The mostly of the developer can use a git. So Azure DevOps provide an Azure Repo which is integrated to the Azure GitHub, GitLab, Gitbucket, and other so many other local repositories. So you can just only go to the Azure Repo and create your repo and start deploying and make some code or make something interesting. After that, after that you will integrate it with our Visual Studio tools. There is a lot of things that you can deploy our live testing environment in our Visual Studio with our own virtual machines for that only for the developers, so developer can easily automate their integration tasks. So let's start it with the Azure Repo. Okay, yes. Here is a screen of Azure DevOps. Just simply go to the Azure DevOps portal. So create a new project. Go to the and write the name of the project. Right now, I am using with Python test project. one, project one, and make it public. So when it make it public, so everyone can be access it, or I, if I am in the organization or the company, I will make it private. So I select the public and create. So now I've just going to the Azure DevOps portal and create my project. In project, I'm going to the dashboard. Yes, in the dashboard. Here you can see the dashboard work item. I create a new work. I create a task. I create a new task of my this project. Yes, I name it make. I make it. I make it. I make it. Filter make intro slide and button. Okay, and here we can describe it. Our landing page. Okay, you can see. Yes, I want to save. Yes, the task has been saved. Okay, now our tasks have been saved. I can assign it to my team member. So which of the team member can make these tickets after we can communicate it with their tickets. After creating a ticket, a developer go to the repo, clone this repo into our lab, into our computer, into our server, into their development environment. Just there is also integration to options. You can integrate it with IntelliJ, with Android SDK, with Visual Studio. The most of our love Visual Studio. Yes, we can create, we can commit, we can check it the commit, we can push our code, we can check the branches, tag, pull request in the repo services. So now we will cover the two things. Here first is a Azure board and second is Azure Repo. And then the code has been done. We can go to the pipeline, create a pipeline. What what pipeline can do? It's select the repo. I can select my project. Okay, so yes, I'm selecting the project. After selecting the project, I tell them, okay, it will automatically uh, pull their new commits or the new changing in my GitHub repo and integrate into the my server, or integrate into the my container, or integrate into the my desired location. So we will define also environments, some credentials or some uh, illegal information which we will not disclose to the public. So we will define it in our environments. We will just create an environment and tell our the variables values. After that, we will use the libraries and some task backgrounds, and we will create it multiple tasks which will going to some parallel or step by step. After completing that, we will just go into the test plan. Here the test plan, we will define the .NET. If we are using the .NET project, so we use .NET test plan. So it will automatically create a test for your code after he builds the repo. If we are using a React.js, I'm explaining multiple of language because you are the developer did not use any one of the language. The developers can use multiple of the language as per the project use. For the npm, for the node or React.js front-end developers, they make a build after creating the code, so you can test your build with there. So is there any bug or your build is working properly? So just go, you can create a test plan or create an npm run build, and you can test it on linux server or a windows server. You can create a multiple pools of the servers where only the linux have ubuntu 18.0, Ubuntu 20.0. There is a pool of one of the Linux which have a two version of two flavors of Ubuntu of 18 and 20s. So you can test it on both. So you can test it on CentOS. So you can set it on Windows pool. So you can define it on Windows 11, Windows 10, and you can run it your test. What is artifact is just most important and best feature of my thing. The artifact, when you can build the npm, so you can check that when we create a build, there is a node module of the packages that are used to create a build. So the package that are boosting or libraries or the environments that is used to build your projects. So artifacts will do that. It will save your node modules and there are other things of the libraries into the package, so you can make it public or you can make it on private. Or if you want to share your package with their team, so you can easily share it with your other teams. So there is a total uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a total of 5 services, and the thing of overview in which we can view just our all the progress and all the projects. What is the status of our project? What is the state of our project, and where the projects are in now. So thank you. Hope you will enjoy this Azure DevOps session. So in the next session, we will discover a lot of things and we will go into the deeply with the npm or any Python projects. Thank you.